Come on in if you like, or hang out and garden with Andrew, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. I brought a step stool from my kitchen, hi friends, so that I could, so everyone could see in here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah? Okay. In my bed is, what do you think? Yeah. Too much?
Yeah.
Up high.
Up high.
Stand up
Okay.
high.
All right.
Don't fall down.
Oh my gosh. Speak up. Okay. I'm grateful to have my voice back, actually. It was a bit hoarse earlier this week. So thank you for being here. This is so cool to see like all the different facets, the circles of our life really come together in one room. You are the most meaningful people to me and my family's story. And it's pretty momentous to see you all here. Just as momentous, I would say, as having written a whole book. So I jotted a few things down. I'll chat for a little bit, and then people are welcome to join Andrew and Stu for a walk through the gardens, or you can leave or stay or hang out and have some snacks and a tea or whatever. There are people here from Michigan. There are people here from Windsor, Collingwood, Ottawa, and even West Toronto, which is, if you know Toronto, you know it's a big deal to come from one corner to the other. So thank you all for being here. I want to thank my book launch committee. I had to pull a committee together because obviously this is not a one-person job. So I'm so grateful to my sister Jane, who's here, my daughter Abby, who's on the committee, and my two sweet dear friends Michelle and Melissa. Where's Melissa? Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't have done this without you. I endearingly called them my clipboard committee. They were on it. And of course to Stu and Andrew for just being there. But I'll thank you again in a minute. And to the grandparents who, hung out with Andrew or came and walked the dog when I needed a bit of extra time. None of this could have happened without them. Hey, Andrew? So thank you all for being here. As I said, you're welcome to stay afterwards and pick up your books. I'm happy to sign books as well. And also chat. This just feels like a really fun hangout session, to be honest. So, and I brought Andrew's letterboard. Andrew, you're welcome to write anything if you'd like. Same with Stu, same with Abby if there's anything you'd like to say. But I'm going to start by actually reading a couple things from the book. A Life Beyond Words. A family's journey through hardship and loss to the joy of unspoken possibilities. I'm going to start with my thank you. To my mom and dad, Marg and Larry, thank you for the gift of my life, for all you taught me through your example on faith and trust and speaking one's truth, for teaching me to face hardship and embrace growth, for showing me that change is possible at any age, and for your constant encouragement. You two are my biggest cheerleaders. I am forever grateful. To Susan and Lister, my parents-in-law, thank you for your generous spirit. Writing this book, pursuing my interests, taking breaks from life, none of it would have happened without you. You are incredible grandparents to my children and provide unwavering support to Stuart and me. We are truly thankful. To our family, my sister Jane, my brother John, my sister-in-law Sam, and to your partners and your children for your support through the loss of James, and for your unconditional love of Andrew and Abby. You continue to reinforce for us the importance of family and of the gift that it is. To my aunts, Aileen and Elsie, for your support and praise all these years. To the people at Breakthrough Autism and Magnificent Minds, Allie, Nancy, Kristen, Melissa, Danielle, Zachary, Shauna, Kathleen and Sandy, for all the learning in those early years. You gave us a platform from which to grow. To Kate, for being Andrew's friend. And to all of Andrew's therapists, teachers, and practitioners, It takes a village to empower a child, and you are that village. To Natasha, Jillian, Tanya, Kathleen, Paula, and Dr. Osfield for truly seeing Andrew. To the letterboard community, woo! The spellers and their parents and partners, Jordan and Kelly, Georgina and William, our greatest fan and ally, Sherry, and all of our spelling friends and families, you continue to inspire this journey. And of course, Elizabeth, who enhanced the non-speaking landscape by giving us the tool of spelling to communicate. Our lives are forever changed. To my team of teachers, guides, and therapists over the years, Dr. Barb, Dr. Ashett, Iva, Natalie, and Rachel, for your guidance and wise counsel. And of course, Jade, who continues to do her work from above. To the readers of our blog, Life, Love, and Autism, for bearing witness to this journey and for supportively sharing our words with others. To all who have been part of my writing journey, Tina, Ashley Ann, Jasmine, Sabrina, Kelly, Christine, Michelle, and Sarah, thank you for helping bring this story into the lives of others. To my early readers, Karen, Sherry, Helen, and Danielle, for your time and perspective. This book would not be what it is were it not for your insight. Estelle, for your design sense. And to my fellow authors, for your example. To Julie and Helen, for encouraging me to share my words beyond what I could see in front of me, and for sharing Andrew's with the world. Thank you. To my mom friends, each of you in Thornhill and Toronto, thank you for being there for our family through our loss. Thank you for planting James's tree. Thank you for embracing our family into the lives of yours. This journey would have looked very different were it not for you. Thank you for the countless teas and drinks with friends. They carried me. A warm thank you to our neighbors, Deb and Greg, who lovingly watched Andrew explore their front garden day after day in those very early years of discovery. To my autism mom friends, for understanding without judgment or inquiry, for listening, laughing, and celebrating with me, for making it all feel okay. And to Karen, for making me feel like I was never alone. To my nutrition friends and soul sisters, Melissa, Michelle, Corinne, Roseanne, Evelina, Christina, Meredith, Nancy, Sean, Ingrid, Lisa, Leanne, Lori, Carolyn, Jen, Laura, Julie, Megan, Joy, Tia, Colleen, Jen, Nicole, and Melissa, for your perspectives and your light. To my longtime friends, Michelle and Dina and Fiona, and of course to Fiona for introducing me to Stuart. And to Catherine and Sean for your marathon friendship. Thank you, each of you, for being there with us in the dark times, but mostly for all of the good times and all of the laughs. To those who know Stu, his childhood friends, neighborhood friends, friends of mine, colleagues, and his cycling community, and to Mike, who fits into all of those categories. Thank you for being an outlet. My hope is that you read this book and promise never to feel sorry for Stu. This is his story too. To my children, for being who you are. Andrew, for coming into my life and making me a mother, and for showing me everything I needed to unlearn and relearn to truly understand life. Words will never convey how deeply you have changed my life. They don't have to. Abby, for your example, the example you set of joy and fun and forgiveness. I am grateful for you every single day. Every morning when you wake up. Every day that you bounce down the stairs. Every time you say I love you. You complete our family just by being you. And to James, for showing me what it looks like to truly live. Finally, to Stuart, for your love, your friendship, your admiration, and for your constant support and commitment to our family. For never bringing work home, and for coming home. All those days when it might have been easier not to. For making us laugh, and for bringing fun and possibility into our everyday. From that very first time you and I visited the forests of Quebec to where we are now. Thank you for holding a vision of what life could include for our family, and for turning that vision into a reality. You have been instrumental in my personal growth. Thank you for not being afraid to grow alongside me. To all of what's ahead, to you, to me, and to us, I love you. To life's mysteries, synchronicities, and to the process of living, I am forever in awe And to my spiritual anchor, source, I am forever in gratitude. A life beyond words. I love y'all. The introduction. How long do we have? Should I read you the book?
You've already made everybody.
I'm a storyteller. I write stories using words that create a feeling, paint a picture, or share a window into an otherwise hard to describe experience. It was not difficult to write this story, our story, but the story had to unfold. It took many years. It was written as we journeyed through this life. If you told me this would be my story, I'm not sure I would have believed you. You'll have 3 children, 3 beautiful beings, 3 opportunities for growth. You will lose one, a newborn baby boy. He will die in your arms. Your heart will shatter, but in that pile of brokenness, you will find pieces of yourself you've never seen before. You will have one who doesn't speak, one who doesn't come with a guide or with answers, not in the way you expect. He will walk a unique path and be your teacher. You will learn everything you need to know along the way. You have a third, a gift, pure joy. She will show you there is light after dark. As a mother, you will be stripped down to your bare bones, raw, torn, broken. You will fall and wonder if you will ever get up again. All 3 will teach you lessons beyond this world. They will teach you your strength, your character, and your courage. And you will get up. You will rise beyond the realm of what you ever thought possible for yourself. This will be your life, the life meant for you. We all have a story. We have events that shape us, that build us up, tear us down, and recreate us into who we are meant to become. These simple, spectacular, sometimes painful moments create the story of a life that is ours. Our stories nourish the soul in all of us. It is in vulnerably sharing our story that we realize we are not alone. Our stories matter. Our stories, in fact, heal. This is my story. A story of perseverance, of courage, of trust, and of letting go. What was once a story of loss became a story of strength. One of despair became one of hope. And what could have been one of giving up became one of purpose, joy, and infinite potential. This is the story of a life beyond words. Let me read you a couple of them. Let's get that one. Abby adored Andrew. She watched him as he played and as he sat on the floor, flipping through his books and studying their pages, the brightly colored illustrations, the images, the words. Over and over, he would flip through them. In time, Andrew started showing affection toward Abby. I would catch him leaning over to smell the top of her head and feel her fine hair on his mouth. Certainly they were connected. I knew that, perhaps in a way I didn't fully understand. Maybe I didn't need to. One day, the same as any other, we set out on our walk down the path we had taken so many times before. Andrew running ahead, Abby and the baby carrier on my chest. Me stopped in front of James's tree. I watched Andrew laughing at the wind, and as I kissed the top of Abby's soft head, it all just hit me. I cried for the loss of a child and the loss of a typical childhood for Andrew. I cried out of emotional exhaustion. Mostly, I cried tears at what struck me in that moment. There was Andrew, joyfully experiencing the beauty of life, the things we miss because we are too busy looking elsewhere. And then I thought of James's 1 week, and something profound occurred to me. Maybe we don't need to be fixed to truly experience living. Maybe life isn't a puzzle to be solved. Maybe it is all about allowing ourselves to truly live. Let's get that one.
Oh.
Full of ideas, From newfound inspiration, Abby woke one morning saying, "Mama, last night I had a dream that we wrote a book about Andrew. Like he wrote it too. We put his words into it. You know, like what he's spelling to you. We put it all into a book. So basically, it's like he was writing the book too." She continued, "And then we can tell people about it and make photocopies of it and sell it, like to our neighbors." And Andrew would get paid from the books we sell. That's how he would make some money. And then Dada wouldn't have to pay Andrew into his bank account because Andrew would have his own money from the book we put together. "My lovely child," I tell her, "I think it's a great idea, and I've had one similar." I tell her I've had a dream of writing a book. From the time when our journey began, from the time I started writing and documenting, I pictured all of the little stories, our sharings in one place. A book that parents would read, parents who were craving what I craved when we started this journey. That period of time when you feel alone and confused, when you wish for inspiration, when you just want to connect with someone who is on a similar path. And then, of course, all the other stories, the new stories about when the words came. Andrew's words, the book of our story. I would write it one day, I told her. I told her that I thought we could share it beyond just our neighbors. And there it is. Here it is. Andrew, I'm going to read.
Good job, Andrew.
I'm going to read your words. Just a little paragraph, because everyone else will read them when they read the book. I asked Andrew once how he felt about his life. And he wrote, "If I can ride my bike, eat healthy, good food." He said that. I didn't. Sure. "And share my words with the world, then I feel I am full of purpose, and that I am being my purpose, which is to be me." And I said, what do you say for the rest of us? He said, "Just being here means our life has purpose. We just forget. Of course, we all want to feel purposeful, but our number one purpose is to be love." Thank you for being here. Thank you, Andrew, for your words, and Abby for your beautiful smile, my parents and Stuart and all of you. This is so cool to see this really come together. You know, as I said, all the different circles of my life. It's such a beautiful gathering. Actually, it feels like such a gift. I'm proud of this book, but I'm so proud of the journey our family has gone through, and you have each borne witness to that journey. So thank you for that, and thank you again for being here. It means so much. So stay and enjoy some food and drink. I'm happy to sign your books. Go on the walk with Andrew and Stuart, and then let me know what you think. Let me know how it lands for you, what part you connect with, and send me messages. It means a lot, for sure. There's a real vulnerability in putting your story out there, and so it's a gift when you hear from others on maybe what it meant for them, for you. So thank you all. I love you all so much. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna ask Abby, Stu, Andrew. Is there anything you want to say? No. Andrew, do you want to ask? Abby's like, I'm good. You want to say anything? No. Not today. Andrew's good. There's nothing more. All right.